Welcome to a special episode of the Cinema Gold Show. I'm sure this looks familiar because I've attempted to record this or live stream it twice now on YouTube, and my bandwidth sucks right now. I'm actually on vacation in Alaska, so bandwidth in the middle of nowhere is not that great. But hopefully this recording works better. So I'm using a deck from Poddex called Funny Films. As you can see, it's on, there it is. You can see it's on their app. You can download the app. Visit Poddex.com. They're the sponsor of this video. And also use promo code Larry21, Larry21, for 10% off your first purchase. Check them out today. They got a lot of great products that I use for a couple episodes now. They even have a complete deck to get you, it's either 50 or 60 episode prompts. So you'll have 50 or 60 episodes right off the bat if you use that deck. So let's begin. First question is, Coming to America or Borat? Coming to America. I mean, that's a classic. If you were friends with a 40-year-old virgin, how would you try to help him or her? I'd kick him to the curb and send him on his way. Elf or Enchanted? I'm going to go with Elf. I mean, it wasn't that great, but yeah, I'd go with that more than Enchanted. Trainwreck or Knocked Up? Trainwreck. You become Deadpool for a day. What do? Well, order pizza, pineapple and olives from someone else's house. And then, of course, go find Francis. Funniest Billy Crystal movie. Okay, so there are a couple of questions like this, so I'm going to answer with two. One featuring Billy Crystal would be The Princess Bride. And then starring him, I'm going to say City Slickers. What's the special sauce that makes some comedy movies survive the test of time? Well, it would be chemistry with the actors and actresses. Dialogue that's funny and relatable. What is your favorite Jackie Chan movie? Don't quote me on this. I forgot the name of it. I think it's The Medallion. It's one that I've watched a couple of times with my family, and we've always tried to find it on DVD, but never succeeded. Favorite comedic actor of all time? I gotta go Robin Williams. A, he's funny, and B, dude, he can take on different roles. If you were in McLovin's place, what would your fake ID name and state be? Bobby McBubbles from Boise, Idaho. What's the better horror comedy? This Is the End or Shaun of the Dead? Shaun of the Dead. Don't hate on Simon Pegg. Pick one. Mindy Kaling, Anna Kendrick, Tiffany Haddish, or Ellie Kemper? That's tough. Anna Kendrick. I mean, I don't really like any of these, but I guess I go with her. She was good and Up in the Air. Have you ever left the movie theater knowing you had just seen a timeless classic comedy? Not really. I don't really watch comedies that much in theaters. I usually watch them after they've been out for a while, like probably more than 5 years, or whatever I find on YouTube. 1 second. And of course, in order to support Poddex, I gotta wear the hat. So, next question would be, would you rather be on a road trip with Dumb and Dumber or the family from Little Miss Sunshine? Dumb and Dumber. Those guys were great. Would you rather vacation in wine country or go on a girls trip? Girls trip. What's the best comedy about the workplace? Office Space. Duh. But hey, as we go through these, let me know your answers to these questions in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe. And give us a thumbs up too if you like this, because I'll do more. Charlie Chaplin or Lucille Ball? Charlie Chaplin, I mean, come on. He's like the cornerstone of Hollywood comedy actors. Lucille Ball, I think, was overrated, honestly. Oh, spoiler, hot take. Who made a better woman, Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire or Dustin Hoffman and Tootsie? Sorry, gotta go Dustin Hoffman. If you had to pick just one, would you choose Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, or Will Ferrell? Will Ferrell, way overrated. Jim Carrey, he gets old after a while. I'm gonna go with Eddie Murphy. He's classic, always been funny. I mean, his newer movies haven't done so well, but I mean, can't put all the blame on him. Would you rather be stuck with John Candy on planes, trains, and automobiles, or have him as your Uncle Buck? Planes, trains, and automobiles. Favorite situational comedy? Schitt's Creek, probably. Or, I don't know, Workaholics, I guess, if you would call it that, a situational comedy. What's your favorite romantic comedy? None. Do you prefer dry humor or slapstick comedy? I'm gonna go with dry humor. Or no, take that back, slapstick. Amy Schumer, hilarious comedy star or joke stealer? Where do you stand? She ain't hilarious. She's definitely overrated. And yeah, she's a joke stealer. Which movie do a lot of people find funny, but you don't? I mean, it depends how you define that. Because, like, there's movies I find funny, but they're not hilarious, while other people think they're hilarious. Who is your favorite comedic actress of all time? Let's see. That is tough. Jane Lynch, because of her work in Paul. What's the funniest movie you've ever seen? It's gonna be Blazing Saddles, because they had the balls to make some jokes that probably wouldn't work so well now. Favorite Jim Carrey movie? The Truman Show. If you were the kid in Home Alone, what kind of trap would you set for the burglars? So if we were answering this, or if we were making the movie in today's world, it'd have to be something more high-tech, involving gadgets of some kind. So I'm thinking have the ruin the answer. Bring in the basement, turn it into a panic room of sorts, and try to draw on the burglars there, and then have them sealed off so they're stuck in there, and then fill it with smoke and let them try to smoke or fog and try to have them find their way out. But then they know that they can't, and that's how you end Home Alone. You're casting a movie and you can choose Catherine O'Hara or Jane Lynch. Who do you pick and why? I'm gonna go with Jane Lynch. Catherine O'Hara, she's alright, she's not great, but Jane Lynch is pretty funny in a lot of stuff. Bridesmaids or Pitch Perfect? Neither, but I'd have to go to Pitch Perfect. What's the best kids movie with well-hidden jokes for adults? Dude, I don't even know. Sausage Party. Shrek, I guess, because there's some interesting jokes in there. Are there types of comedy that you find offensive? Kind of. It depends. Like if they intentionally make the joke towards targeting someone for a racial reason. Do you think we can still laugh at scenes from older comedies that couldn't be made today? Depends who's laughing, because I feel like people from back then will still laugh at it because they understood the intent of that joke. Like they were just having fun at the expense instead of really having like a mean mean intention towards that subject matter in today's world. And now everybody takes everything so seriously now. Are there certain lines comedy shouldn't cross? What are they for you? Yeah, you can tell jokes, but don't make them, wouldn't make them overly sexual or racial. I mean, I think in today's world, it's kind of time to tone it down when it comes to ethnic or racial jokes. Like, let's just take a breather right now. What's your favorite holiday comedy? I think it's called Office Christmas Party. Excuse me. What? Friday or barbershop? Oh, Friday. Definitely. But question for Friday. Is Ice Cube an actor or a singer? What's your favorite cult comedy? Caddyshack. What's the funniest gross out movie scene of all time? The heck does that even mean? I don't even know of any. What's your favorite classic line from a comedy movie? Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. What's the funniest Melissa McCarthy movie? None. Zero. Not funny at all. Move along. Retire. Do something else. Go back to college. What's the best comedy about friendship? The Hangover? Which is the better spoof, Scary Movie or Airplane? Airplane, hands down. If you ended up on National Christmas Lampoon's Vacation, in what way would you hilariously get injured? Probably run through the screen door and then fall off the deck. Would you rather have to deal with the families in Crazy Rich Asians or Meet the Parents? Meet the Parents. They seem a little more reasonable and calmer. What's the best comedy about travel and vacations? Planes, trains, and automobiles. Would you rather have the sports career of Happy Gilmore or the Water Boy? The Water Boy. What's the funniest wordplay scene? Abby Normal from Young Frankenstein or Johnson from Austin Powers? Abby Normal from Young Frankenstein. Who is more dedicated to his cause? The Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail or Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride? The Black Knight. I mean, dude, they cut off his arm, his two legs, and he was still trying to fight. I mean, that takes a lot. Who is funnier, Diane Keaton or Lily Tomlin? Honestly, I would say it's a tie. Which song would you want to get the Sister Act Choir to perform, and what would you change the words to? That's a tough one. So, I think it would be Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, but I don't know what I would change the words to. Which of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's abs would you be in Baywatch? All of them. Are ogres more like onions or parfaits? Parfaits, because parfaits can be sweet. And ogres are sweet too. Do you like British humor? I mean, it depends. Like, okay, in film, you got Monty Python. Like, that humor's funny. But then if you go to, like, TV, you got The Office British version, and that's, eh. So, like, I lean towards more of the Monty Python type British humor. Has a movie ever made you laugh so hard you peed? And which one? None. I haven't seen a movie that's really that funny. The Hangover or Superbad? I'm going to go with The Hangover. What's your favorite animated comedy? Dude, there's a lot of those. Let's see. If you got any ideas, leave your comments in the comment section below. What's your favorite animated comedy? While I try to come up with one. Let's see. God damn. Let's see. I cannot think of any. I don't really think there are any, honestly. What's your favorite Bill Murray movie? I'm gonna go with Caddyshack. Would you rather show up to the dinner party in Clue or Murdered by Death? Clue. Because I'd love to have drinks with like Colonel Mustard, Mr. Green, or what the heck? Yeah, Mr. Green, whatever his name was. Would you rather live in the world of Monty Python and the Holy Grail or the Princess Bride? Oh, it's the Princess Bride all the way. Like, get protected by Andre the Giant? Come on. If you were a character in Office Space, is there a different office supply you would choose to murder, not the printer? I feel like it would be the water cooler. You and Jackie Chan have to fight bad guys using the only props you find around you. But you get to pick the location. Where does your fight take place? I don't know, it just came to me, but I'm going to go with Subway. What is your favorite Dave Chappelle movie, sketch, or character? It'd have to be the SNL, I think it's SNL sketch, or the Dave Chappelle show of The Walking Dead, where he's Negan. Would you rather have to hire Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, or the Cable Guy? Ace Ventura. Tina Fey or Amy Poehler? Really, I would say neither, but I'll go with Amy Poehler. Do you enjoy potty humor? Yeah, as long as it's not too overly inappropriate. Which Mel Brooks movie is better, Blazing Saddles or Young Frankenstein? I'm going to go with Blazing Saddles. Would you rather be trapped in Palm Springs or Groundhog Day? Palm Springs. What's Christopher Walken's funniest role? Well, the SNL skit of More Cowbell. Hands down. Zoolander or Anchorman? Anchorman for the freaking fight scene. What's the best comedy that takes place in high school or college? I'll go with Accepted. What's the funniest Owen Wilson movie? Behind Enemy Lines. I'm kidding. Night at the Museum. What's your favorite Steve Martin movie? The Pink Panther. Has a movie ever made you laugh so hard you cried? No, because none of them are that funny. Favorite Eddie Murphy movie? Trading Places. Or, what is it? Trading Places or Trading Spaces? One of those two. And that's about all I have for these questions. Let me know what you thought about this video. Should I do more? Hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of our videos. Give us some of your answers in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time.